All right, starting now. Hey there, everyone. Welcome. Avalaura, I'm going to let you do the intro.
Hey, this is Black Women Leave America podcast, and we're doing reaction videos. And this is my first one, so let's see what happens here.
Right. So, in today's video, we're going to be looking at different women who have left America and doing some reactions to why they left. Well, here's the first one. If she can play, hold on. Might want to press play on her. Oh.
You might be getting our reactions only.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so I literally just finished doing yoga on my balcony. I didn't expect any. I know everybody says it on TikTok, but I posted that and I didn't expect anybody to care. So yeah, I'm new to this. I would say to anybody that's thinking about doing it, the wind is blowing. Things are getting crazy. The first thing is just believing that it's possible for you. I am a strong believer in the law of attraction, and I think whether you think you can or you think that you can't, you're right. I have been watching people's content for about a year. People were, just leaving the United States. I really got tired of the things that were happening, and I wanted to give my daughter a chance at a better life. And I didn't like the way that things were going in the States. So I made a decision, and I believe that it could happen.
All right. The roosters, though.
Stop it.
The roosters, though.
Listen, the rooster was like everything. Okay, that was the best thing about that video. I'm sure she's an amazing woman. I don't know anything about her. It was just too monotone. It was all about the rooster.
Let me just say this. Let me bring it on home. We've heard that same theme. It's like just make a decision that you want to leave and then just do it. The reason why I chose that video though was because she had taken her daughter with her.
Yeah.
And so she was saying that she just wanted to, give her daughter options, right? And let her know that there was a whole nother world, another place out there that she can explore. Obviously she's not, she's like she said, she's new to this, so she's not like, advanced content creator. The roosters definitely gave me life though.
I was like, don't be out there with the rooster. Go inside, even though you can still hear them, I'm sure. But that's how we know she left, because that's exactly how it is. You hear them roosters. So that was real.
Roosters.
that was very authentic abroad outside of the US.
Absolutely. Because every time I talk to my VA, it's like roosters in the background. So that's one of them. And she went, darn it, where did she go? I can't remember where she went. But anyway, kind of same alignment in the same theme of what we've been hearing in a lot of our interviews. Just make the decision and bounce.
Absolutely.
And she's doing yoga on her patio, leisurely, and just like, guess I'll record a video.
I'm done here. I'm done yoga. I used to do yoga out on my deck. Like, that can happen here too.
No, what I'm saying is she looks very calm as she's doing it. And yes, you can be calm in America and do it. But what I'm saying is she does look like no stress. She looks very at ease. So that was my point.
For it.
That was my point. She said no. Okay. So next up. This is why it's reaction. This is our reaction to the videos.
I need something more compelling.
Lord. Okay, so this. Sorry, hold on. We can't use her music because we on YouTube. We can't be using her music. So this is just a text overlay of a video, but I wanted to use it because I wanted to go through these different costs of living in Bali. So this is what she has here. We have pros of living in Bali. You probably can't see it too well, but
I
squint,
can't see it.
move the screen closer if you can. So,
Really?
okay, I'm gonna read it to you. Rent is $100 and up monthly for rent. Electric
Mhm.
is $20 to $30 a month, and your Wi-Fi
That is
is
zero.
okay. Wi-Fi included. Laundry service $2 to $4 depending on weight.
Please.
$2 to $4.
We don't even have laundry service.
I think my mom still does her laundry at the laundromat because she does not have a washer and dryer. Believe me, I've bought her several, but anyway, she keeps breaking them. Anyway, long story. Um, she pays at least about. I think the last time she told me she pays like $5 per machine.
Yeah, all them quarters.
Yeah, per machine.
They still
And
use
who's
quarters.
putting quarters these days?
I was about to say, do they still use quarters? Maybe they've upgraded. I
Well,
don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
I haven't done that since college.
I haven't done it since my kids were super small. I haven't gone to them, but anyway. So yeah, $2 to $4 for laundry, and that's a laundry service that will take it and do it for you. Private driver, excuse me, $2 for a
You're
15-minute
just
ride.
showing off now. You're just showing off.
Food, $3 to $7.
These ain't real numbers.
Cleaning, maid, and free breakfast included in your villa.
This is why everybody is traveling to Bali, okay?
That is why everybody's going to Bali.
Even though the air, I mean, the trip out there is ridiculous, but this is why everybody is going.
Yeah. Look, listen, I'm on the first thing smoking to Bali with them prices. I'm super cheap.
I've known several people to stay in Bali for a while, and I mean, now mind you, her rent was super cheap. So I think it was Shakanan said it, like, you can do super cheap, but if that's in alignment with your lifestyle and what you want, that's fine. But even if you decide to pay more money, like what you get, because I knew somebody, I think she was paying about $1,700 for rent, and it was like a villa.
Right.
You're not gonna get a villa here for $1,700 a month. I can't stay in a place that, what was it, $100-$200 a month. You need to add some zeros to that. I don't know what that place is gonna be like. But the fact that you can live in luxury for the same price that we're paying for like a 1-bedroom or a studio, or something, there's something to be said about that.
Right. You can't get a 1-bedroom shack for $1,700 a day.
It's a mess. It's a whole mess.
It's a whole mess. A whole entire mess. All right. So next video is, let's see who we got. I hope this girl don't have no music. I should have made sure. We ain't trying to get no strikes on our stuff. We want to make sure this channel stays up and well. Let's see. Oh, this one's a good one. So this one is, she's answering a question.
Okay, so I get this question a lot, but it's really not about like how much you have saved. Well, it's like 50-50. Okay, so like let's say you got 10,000 saved, 20,000 saved, but you don't have no income when you come up with it. So once you run through that 10,000, 20,000, like what are you gonna do? Go back to the US? Like what are you gonna do? So it's not really about how much you have saved. It's about, can I survive while I'm over there? Even if I have a lot of money saved, what will my income be while I'm over there? Because you can't come work in Bali, so you do need an income. And I spend between 1,000 or 1,500 a month, and that's on everything. That's on rent. Most places already have utilities included, but this one I had to pay utilities. That's on rent, utilities, Wi-Fi included. TV is already furnished. You have a maid that comes twice a week, and I club, I go out, I drink, as you can see. So I like to tell people, even if you have 5,000 saved, you can move over here. But you have to have an income. It's really not about how much money you have put up, because if you spend all that and you don't have no income, then you're just gonna be stuck over here basically. You know what I'm saying? And you might not think like, oh, the cost of living is cheap over there. I'm not. 10,000 can last me a while, but you gotta understand, you're not just gonna be paying bills while you're over here. You're gonna be exploring. You're gonna be going to different islands. Malaysia is close by. Thailand is close by. You might want to go over there and venture over there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's affordable to live, but I wouldn't just come and move to Bali based on savings. I just wouldn't do it. So it's like make sure you have an income. For me, I sell, digital products. I mentor people. So I have like my ways that I make money online.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it here because that
I was just really distracted. I'm sorry. I was like, is this Coco from SWV? Like, what is happening right now?
So this is real true reaction, you guys. We did not watch these videos.
From? Like, how much you paying on them nails? Like, oh dear. Okay.
We did not watch these videos, y'all. I didn't watch them. I just sent them to Avalaura. I found different videos that people had left, and I went ahead and I sent them. We did not watch these. So you guys are getting our real-time reactions.
I'm sorry. I was just like... and every time she flipped them, I was like...
Me too. But the woman that's walking back and forth, though, like, why?
I know her too, right? I was like, what's she doing? Oh gosh. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be doing reaction videos. I don't know.
So why did this woman walk back and forth in her little shorts? So apparently you can't record a video in Bali. Like, just don't try to.
I was like, where is she? So finally she said Bali. So I was like, okay, she's in Bali. All right. But then I was like, who's going to just go over there and not have a way to make money? And who plans to stay? I don't know. Maybe people will. But so one thing I can say is that, from all the people that we've talked to, you definitely need to have a plan for income, right? Like, if you go by her numbers and what she's talking about, if you have $10,000 and it's $1,000 a month to live, that gives you 10 months. At the same time, though, you're not going to get a job over there, right? Because that's not going to be able to afford you the type of lifestyle that you're used to and that you want. So obviously you have to have a way of bringing in money from the US, right? You need to be able to do that, even if it's less money, just so you can afford the type of lifestyle you want. So you do need to have a plan for that. You don't want to be dependent. Oh, I'm gonna just get a job in Bali somewhere and make peanuts, and then you can't afford nothing. So she is right about that. You want to afford them nails, you got to have a plan for your,
Okay.
That's just too much. How can you do anything? Okay, ladies with long nails, how? Because I can't. Like, I can't type. I can't, all the things that I need to do for work. How can you do that?
And to this creator, I just want to let you know, and to all the creators, all the people that we're reacting to your video, we are, because I tend to, I just want to make sure y'all know now, we may be a little curious about what you're doing, but if that's your lifestyle, you go ahead and do your thing. But we're just proud of you that you left America, do your thing. Okay. So
if we curious, other people are curious too. That's what I'm going to say.
Right.
Other people thinking it too. We're just saying it.
Right. But the nails was on point, girl. Let me just say that. They were on point. So would love to know if you got them done there or well, no, you have to have had them done.
Well, she probably getting them done for $5.
Dang. And if you are, please let us know that, because there probably is some people that are watching. It's like, girl, I need to go over there and get my nails done while I'm there. Like, for real. Like, okay.
Yeah, that's like one of my friends who goes back and forth to South Africa, and she always gets her hair and her nails done and everything there because it's such incredible. Like her braids, everything. She'll get them done in South Africa because it's so cheaper.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is insane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to South Africa to get my hair done. That's crazy.
That's a boss.
That's super boss.
I'm gonna spend the money. I'm gonna spend the money traveling to South Africa and having an experience.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the fact that she's like, I can just go do this, get my hair done out there, forget America. That's why I'm like, that's insane. Like,
yeah. I mean, that's how I ended up in India. Like when I was doing my yoga teacher training, I was like, okay, for the same amount of money, and I can't even remember back then. It was maybe, I don't know, $2,000-$3,000. I can't even remember. But I was like, okay, I can be in a yoga teacher training for 6 months or so, costing $2,000, or I could go to India and be in India for 6 weeks and come out and be certified yoga teacher training and have an experience in India. Which one? And I ended up spending I don't even know, maybe I did spend about $2,000. It was so ridiculously cheap though, it didn't even make any sense.
I think our takeaway from that video is definitely know that you need to have some type of income stream coming in, first and foremost. But secondly, start to look at other opportunities outside America for you to either get education or get services done.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
We got options.
All right. There's our next video. Let me pull that up. Now this woman is in she is in Thailand. So she went to Thailand. So we do have a different view now. We had a different place. This one should be interesting.
Talk about things that I did not know about Thailand before I left America. Let's start with number one, no flush. So there are other countries that are no flush, like Mexico and some others that I can't think of right now. But if you don't know what no flush means, that means you cannot flush the toilet paper down the drain. Now this isn't everywhere. Obviously the hotels and the resorts have plumbing that allows you to flush the toilet paper, but if you live in like the locals and you're renting a place that's not like Bangkok, downtown Bangkok has a good plumbing in certain areas, but it's not in all areas. So it's just depending on the area you live in. You may have a situation where you cannot flush the toilet paper. And y'all, in the beginning, it took me a minute to adjust to this because obviously it takes time to like stop a habit, and it was a habit to throw the toilet paper down the tissue down the toilet. And I felt so bad every time I did it, like damn. But at that point I had already flushed it. So but after a while you get used to it. Kind of. But if you can, just find somewhere where you can flush. Second is the Thai beds are hard. Like in the hotels and resorts, once again, they will be soft. But if you are living like a local and you get, like, say you get a furnished rental, furnished long-term rental, baby, 9 times out of 10, that bed gonna be hard. And you either gonna have to buy a mattress topper or get your own bed. Cause them things, I ain't gonna lie, one hotel I stayed in, baby, they didn't even care. That bed felt like a rock. It was so hard. Okay. So yeah, just watch out for that. Third, if you do not have a bank that doesn't charge international fees, you will be paying a lot to take out money. And for international fees, like when I first came, I was using Bank of America, and when I tell you, I could not run to Capital One faster because them fees was adding up every time I took out money, every time I paid something with my card, and it was just ridiculous, bro. So if you just get a bank account that doesn't have international fees, and doesn't charge you for taking money out the ATM like Capital One or a Charles Schwab account.
All right, I'm gonna stop it there. That video is pretty long.
That was the best one.
Right.
We need to have her on the show. Because I ain't know none of that. Well, the international fees, but that was the best one. Nobody's ever talked about that. Wait a minute. So if you can't put the tissue in the toilet, where do you put it?
Girl, that's what I was like. So,
I mean, we're human. So we're all doing the same stuff.
We all doing that, and without saying what it is.
How do you get rid?
And I love me a good white flushy. Like them white flushies,
but
I cannot live without them.
But those are actually bad for plumbing. Like anybody will tell you, even though they say that they can go, they're flushable, they're not really flushable.
Yeah, well, I rent, so I don't care. But what?
I understand what she's saying, that their plumbing isn't good. But okay, but she didn't tell you the solution. Like, so are you putting it in a bag? What are you doing
with the paper?
What are you doing? So what's happening with the trash situation then?
Right. It probably stank.
See, this is okay. So this right here, right? This is exactly why I want y'all to hear this. Everybody's like, oh, it's so cheap. It's so cheap. Yes, it is cheaper. The cost of living is better. But if you want to have a similar or better cost of living, right, than what you have now, you're still going to have to pay money. You're just not going to pay as much money, because I'm not living like the locals.
Right.
I'm still American. And so this reminds me, right? So when I was in India, so the toilet, well, they don't have toilets, right, like the locals. So like when I was at the ashram, it's no toilet. Like you have to squat. It is like a hole and you squat. Yeah. That's the toilet. So we would really be excited to go into town so that we could go to McDonald's. Like McDonald's had the best bathrooms. Okay. I don't even eat McDonald's, but let me tell you, I love me some McDonald's because there was an actual physical toilet. So she's not lying about that, but we use tissue. So that's what I'm trying to understand, like the tissue situation, because it wasn't an actual toilet. You squatted, but you're using tissue.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think I'd rather have the tissue than the toilet, because
Right. Right. Exactly.
Or go to Japan and have what do you call the thing to squirt the water? I need that in my life. I mean, I love them things are awesome.
What is it called? A beignet?
No, you sound like you said beignet.
What is it called? What is it called?
The water squirter.
A water squirter.
Those things are awesome. Yeah, no, that's not for me.
Yeah, they got poop all over the place.
But yeah, we need to have her on the show, because those are things that we need to talk about, right? These are things, people talk about all the great stuff, and granted, we want to know about the great stuff because this is why people are moving, or at least living abroad for a little while, right? But you got to talk about the realities too, like that is really important. Right. How are you really going to be living? Because the last thing we want is you to get over there and regret it and be like, nah, I'm ready to go back home. Like I wasn't prepared for this.
Right. And the international fees, the tip.
Yeah.
It's a huge tip.
Yeah. The hard bed.
A rock.
Y'all know the hotels are always going to be better because the hotels cater to tourism. So I can only imagine Nobody ever talks about that. They talk about how cheap it is and how great, and they do talk about it's furnished, right? We've known a lot of people who lived in Thailand. It's furnished and, you know, maid service and all of that stuff. Nobody said you sleeping on a rock, though.
Nobody said you were sleeping on a hard stone.
My back, I'm too old. I can't see. There's certain things when you're young, like you can get away with. Once you hit your 40s, it's just certain things that you just can't do it. You just can't. I'm not gonna compromise my body, my spirit, my anything for, you know, because it's cheap. I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't think
I like comfort.
I love softness too. Like, I like to lay on a feather. Like, I like to lay like it's a feather. I cannot imagine sleeping on something.
Listen, I mean, all the staycations I've done, and we compare the beds and the shower pressure. Like, there's no way. No, I can't. No. Wow. Well, that was awesome.
This has been another amazing episode of Black Women Leave America. Reactions. Oh, goodness. This was fun. We definitely are going to have to find some more videos to react to and do this again. If you all have videos that you want us to react to that you have found, please go ahead and send us those videos. Black Women Leave America at gmail.com. You can also go ahead and visit our website. Trying to send you guys. No, you know what? Go to our Facebook group. There you go. Visit our Facebook group and go ahead and drop those videos in our Facebook group. We'll go ahead and do another reaction video. If you love this, please go ahead and like this video. Leave us a comment down below that says, I loved it. And we will record more of these reactions. Avalaura, always a pleasure to have you here. Now, I will try to pick more interesting videos to start us off with, but
no, I mean, that was good though. Like, it's reality. Like, that's what's out there, you know. That's what people are doing. It's all good. Like, you know, it's a reaction, like you said. So whatever it is, we just gonna react to it.
And this was real, and this was real time. Like, we did not watch these videos at all.
I didn't see none of them. Ooh, yeah, y'all listen. If you know anything, you're gonna get authenticity over here, okay? So
I want to know what's happening with this poo. I really want to know.
I still want to know what's happening with the tissue.
Where are they putting this tissue? Like you said, they got bags, and they just got bags in the bathroom that they just putting this in. And then so, like, I have so many questions.
We need to have her on the show. We got to get her on stat, okay? That's gonna be my first question. So, what happens with the tissue?
What happens when you poo? Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.